Happy holidays, the 12 days of dumbness. Jingle bells, Glenda smells, Polly's not okay. Wife's in jail, can't make bail, oh, and this guy, he got tased. Walking across the land with a camera in their hand. Because they have no job, post office they will stand. Harassing people too, for AdSense revenue. Acting like a jackwagon is all they'll ever do. Oh, jingle bells, conflict sells, now they're getting paid. They don't care about our rights, I hope they get pepper sprayed. Numbskulls in handcuffs and good window smashes. Morons arrested for all their trespasses. P. Barnes and his infamous in-court tasing. These are a few of my favorite things. When they misquote Poster 7, and it makes me mad. I just remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. On the first day of dumbness, Mike Gravelin gave to me Blendino without attorney. On the second day of dumbness, Regipple gave to me 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the third day of dumbness, Van Bellen gave to me dumb UK substitute, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the fourth day of dumbness, Artie gave to me 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK substitutes, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 5th day of dumbness, Schrodinger gave to me 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 6th day of dumbness, Team Skeptic gave to me 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumbs, UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 7th day of dumbness, Vilified gave to me 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 8th day of dumbness, Familia gave to me douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 9th day of dumbness, Unclean Hands gave to me 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 10th day of Christmas, Dr. Dave gave to me 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smacking, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 11th day of dumbness, Kid Rocks gave to me best action ever, 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 more Schwans, dumb UK sops it, 2 tasty tasings, and Blandino without attorney. On the 12th day of dumbness, Palmetto gave to me no nonsense trooper, best action ever. 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smacking, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows are smashed, 4 Morris worms, dumbs, UK sops at 2 tasty tasings, and Blandino without attorney.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show on this beautiful Wednesday morning. It's hump day. Mike, what's up, Mike? Yeah. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to go with the show. Don't you know? No. It's time to start the day the Hezokuai way with our super mega ultra hardcore THX certified George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, Peter Jackson, and whatever that other dude's name is approved, James Cameron. Special effects extravaganza. All right. It's all good in the hood. What's up, everybody? How you doing today? All right. Good to see you on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Let's see who's here today, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, News Now Enemy was first. Number one with a bullet. Woo-hoo. Right to the top. The toppermost of the popper. Oh, that didn't work. All right, the toppermost of the poppermost. Stefan was number 2. Oh, you said first and then realized he wasn't. Great to have you here. Fantastic to see you as always. Greg Jonick, 3rd place. Yeah, you got it. Number 3. Yes, sir. All right. News Now Enemy Vestige of Peace is here, giving hugs to everybody once again. We love good hugs, big hugs. Oh, yes, the best kind. Yeah. Let's see, Greg Jonick, Stefan St. German. Little Chihuahua Big World, ladies and gentlemen, is right here, right now. Yes. All right. Oh, and of course, yeah. Good morning, Hezefez, Ray, and the Rashers. That's us. That's everybody. Yeah. Hello. Let's go. Stefan, Greg Jonick, Highway Star, Little Chihuahua. P. Barnes II. Wonderful, fantastic, amazing secretary. Does so much work behind the scenes to help the channel. Nothing but love and appreciation for all the work you do. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for P. Barnes. Taser Daddy. Let's see, who else do we have in the house today? Let's see. Who did I not say hello to? Scott Ammo. Bum. I said, who did I not say hello to? Scott Ammo. Scott Ammo's here and he says, good morning, Hezokuai and pals. All right. Chef M80 is also in the house. We say good morning to everybody, even if they're seeing a mouse, because Electric Glide 28 is here as well. Hello all, I see we have the usual suspects. That's right, the Rash family is in full effect. Yes. All right. Let's see who else is here today. Highway Star, P. Barnes, Chef M80. Ladies and gentlemen, my producer, the one and only, the amazing, the gorgeous Ray is here. All right. Another person who deserves nothing but credit for all the work she does behind the scenes to help the show. And other things too, man. I'll get into that in a minute. But first of all, round of applause for Ray. Rube Maximilian is here. Good morning, everyone. I'm a figment of your imagination as the clock says 3:56 a.m., so I must be dreaming. Rube is our resident janitor. He always comes in and cleans up after the show. Mostly picking up News Now Voodoo poop because his tasings have been making him poop himself. Oh man, who else is here? Hump day hugs to everyone. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Dino's here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Dino. Good to see you. Terry Barnes is here. Good morning, my friends, and God bless you all, and God bless you too, and everybody. Yes, absolutely. Cynthia Carenshaw. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's up, Cynthia? Great to see you again. Let's see. Dino, Highway Star. Let's see. Oh, by the way, News Now Enemy was the first one here. I forgot to give you your happy dance. First happy dance of the day goes to News Now Enemy. All right. All right. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the way to do it. Yeah, Zerzu Zyquin is here. Zerzu, just remember that they're the same thing. You have to get that into your head first. Because, like, if you think about it, like, if you wanted to go, like, time travel, right? If you wanted to go back in time, if you're here and you go back in time, the Earth itself was here back then. And you're going back in time from here, you also have to go back in space to where the Earth was at that time. Because space and time are the same thing. You can't move through space without also moving through time. They're literally the same thing. Once you get that in your head, that's where you start and then build on from there. If you're trying to do the math, that's a whole different story. All right, Little Chihuahua, Big World. Thank you, Ray Ray. Terry Barnes, Vestige of Peace, Highway Star, Dino. Let's see. Ray Ray. Dad Farted is here, ladies and gentlemen. Big hugs to everyone near and far. All right. Great to see you, Dad Farted. It's been a minute. Good to have you here, as always. Carl's Order of the Squirrels is here. Was that Hez's mugshot? That was my mugshot from a video I made. It's still on the channel. It's called If They Were Right About Trespass. And in that video, what happens is I play a character where I'm having a garage sale. And then I also play a character, but I have a wig on and, you know, whatever, like sunglasses and stuff. That's like this dude who comes into the garage sale and he tries to make the argument that the second you put the sign up, then you become open to the public and now it's a public place and I can do what I want. So the owner of the garage pulls a knife, asks him to leave. He won't leave. So he pulls a knife on him and chases him out. But then in the end, the house owner gets arrested for pulling a knife on a poor, sweet, innocent guy. And that's the mugshot I used for that video. And then I just reused that same photograph for this. So, yeah. Nicode's also here. By the way. Let's see. Ray Ray, Dino, P. Barnes, Ray Ray. Conspiracy music is here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Always good to see you, buddy. Yes, yes, yes. Brian Showman's also here. Coffee and cereal this time. That's what I'm talking about. Breakfast of champions. Yeah. Texas Tim is also in the house. Speaking of coffee, Society Red's here. Right here. Good morning, Society Red. Good to see you. Vestige of Peace, B. Barnes. Robert Custos is here. We got sunshine, snowmen, and Christmas trees. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. P. Barnes. Dib is here, ladies and gentlemen. Dib is here. All right. Love it, love it, love it. Big Bork, Little Bite, of course. Not only was I not first, I'm not even up yet. I'm typing this in my sleep. Sue Bear is here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Always great to see Sue Bear, another big supporter of the channel. So many wonderful people here today. Nightwolf. Good morning to you too. All right. Yeah, we got a good crew this morning. The Hez family, the Rash family is in full effect. Oh yes, it's awesome sauce. Let's see. I was first, no happy dance. What'd I just tell you? All right, there you go, buddy. Let's see. Night Wolf, B Barnes, Ray Ray, Susie Y. Good morning, y'all. Good morning to you. All right, great to see you. As always, let's see who else is here today. Who else is here this morning? Let's find out by looking. Were you able to watch Godzilla without the subtitles? That's what I said. I'm going to get into that in a minute because I don't want to harp on that too much, but I got to say I got some stuff to say about it. Let's see. Corrections 101 is here, ladies and gentlemen. Got off work early so I could actually catch a stream. All right. Thank you for coming. Awesome to have you here as well. Let's see. Corrections, Custos, Billy Yank, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Awesome sauce. Super's like, no, you're not going to talk about Godzilla again, are you? There's a couple people here that I know. Are sick and tired of hearing me harp on about Godzilla. One of them sitting backstage right now, doing her job, working. She's sitting there nodding like, yeah, come on, Hez, shut up about. Oh, look at this. Corrections 101 with an eight-month membership. Love you, Big Hez. Oh, yes, love you too, buddy. All right, great to have you here. Awesome. For those of you who didn't see it, Corrections was one of my early guests on the Saturday Night Snafu. Speaking of which, this Saturday, I guess, is going to be WillX054. If you haven't subscribed to him, you got to check him out. He's fantastic. He's one of the new guys. He breaks down the facts of the stuff. Awesome. Love the work he's doing. Big supporter of his channel. Oh, yeah. All right. So anyway, like you all know, every Tuesday I go to the movies. Last week I saw Godzilla -1, and I liked it so much that yesterday I saw it again. But since last Tuesday, I've been talking about Godzilla so much, especially off the air. That's why, like, it's become like an ongoing joke because Ray Ray is so sick and tired of hearing about it. Like, we'll be talking like post-show or pre-show meetings and stuff, and be like, "So, what do you want to do tomorrow?" Well, we'll show this video and we'll talk about that and Selmo and Silent or whatever's going on, and I'll be like, "By the way, that Godzilla movie was great." Just shut up about Godzilla. But the thing was that I wanted to watch it again because it has subtitles. So the first time I saw it, I was focused more on reading than on actually watching what was happening on the screen. And I was saying that to her, and this was really, 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 really cool. This is the last thing I'll say about it, but I want to say this because it was so freaking cool. So I'm talking to Ray, and I'm telling her, and she's like, because she knows that I'm a cinema. I love my degree. Pizza time. Yeah. Voodoo, did you clean your records yet? Get a taste. An amazing tasting. Pizza time. An amazing tasting. We can rhyme. It's pizza time. Everybody knows my internet is poop because my voodoo doll keeps eating all my wires. His desires are fulfilled when my internet screwed up. All right, I'm back. Every time you mention Godzilla, you'll be billed $10. Oh, that's awesome sausage. Anyway, let's get back to that super chat. What was it? Was it Highway Star? For $2, Voodoo, did you clean your records yet? Get a tase. All right, we'll do that quick, and then we'll get back to the Godzilla, and then we'll get to the show.
Oh, man, clean my records? Hey, man, I know what you're doing. You're the guy who tried to make me listen to that stupid rock and roll record that goes, oh, no, there goes Tokyo, go, go, Godzilla. Oh, no, there goes Highway Star, I'ma kick you in your butthole. Yeah, man, you guys ain't gonna get away with tasing me again.
All right. Anyway, so what I wanted to say, because again, I thought this was like just very cool. So I'm talking to Ray and I'm explaining to her about like how, when I look at movies, I look at the cinematography and the symbolism and everything that's going on the screen. And, she's like, okay, I'm sick of you talking about Godzilla, but I know you're going back there again. So I was thinking of something. And she's saying, what you should do and is you should look for the sun, because Japan is the land of the rising sun and the sun is really important in their culture and this and that. And so, I want to keep it a spoiler-free review, but because she said that, while I was watching it yesterday, I was specifically looking for sunlight and if there was anything about the movie or the way it was that used that, and I realized there absolutely is. Very much so. Like, once I specifically was watching the movie looking for the sun in particular, I realized I really noticed when it was or was not there, and how the amount of light and light, because it's post-war Japan, the whole color palette of the film is like brown and gray. And because everything feels like down, but it's not like dark. And I would have never even thought about all of this, except for I'm purposely looking for the sunlight and I'm not seeing any, but it's daytime. Like, oh, it's cloudy. And then as the movie progresses and the story progresses, where and when the sunlight comes in actually becomes extremely important. So I'm like, this is awesome. Like, I'm so happy that she said, look for the sunlight. Because once I did, I realized they were using it intentionally on purpose to set the mood and to help tell the story and the narrative and the character. Oh, man. Great stuff. I love that movie. 4 stars. Who's Not Voodoo says records. I got CDs. Yeah, you're the one that has to clean your records from when Voodoo pooped in the grooves. Oh my goodness gracious me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I got I'm sorry. So I got caught up and that's what I wanted to talk about to start the day. It's Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. So we're halfway through the week. Hump day. It's so awesome. Having a lot of fun, enjoying your company as always every morning. You make my days fun. Real quick. Hey, Ray, you want to come up real quick just to say hello to the people before we start the show proper? All right. Whoa, crap hammer sausage sauce. How you doing?
I can do all this stuff.
I know. I mean, I got habit. I got the habit. It's going to take a while to break the habit.
No, they think I'm turning to the dark side now because I told you to look for the sun in the movie.
Oh, no. It was News Now Voodoo is no longer a pimp because I ate his shrimp. Now tase the simp. I love it. Turn it to the dark side because I told you to look for the sun. No, it was awesome advice. Like, seriously. Because, like I said, once I did, I realized that, yes, they did purposely use sunlight in a very specific way in the film. And it was amazing. Like,
only because well, they're the land of the rising sun, and it's so important to their culture. I figured it had to be in there somewhere.
Yeah, and it absolutely is. It absolutely is. So that was a great suggestion to look for. Because it just made me appreciate the movie and like it even more, But anyway, the pimp with the simp that ate all the shrimp needs a tasing. What do you think about that?
Don't get the tasing.
What do you mean I'm no longer a pimp? Hey, show my pimp outfit, man. Come on. Yeah, that's me looking good. Hey, lady. Hey, listen, lady. I know that you and I don't get along none too much, but tell me I don't look good in them threads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't. So.
Oh, crap. Oh, all right. Well, anyway, man, you know how much that outfit costs? Almost as much as Hez pays you. Almost a penny.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it was free. AI generated and all that. Anyway, I'm getting tased. Ah, crap. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, no, maybe.
Yeah.
No. I
Yep.
guess I'll just go home then. All right, take it easy, guys. Ah, crap! Has with the hair pull again. Oh, if Salacious ever finds out he's been pulling my hair, she's gonna choke me. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
she knows. Anyway, what?
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Stu Bear, I was just gonna say the same thing. Oh my gosh. I was gonna
What?
before he got tased, I was gonna say, did you get it at Goodwill?
Oh, that's awesome, awesome, awesome. That's why I love you guys. Best fans in the world, the Rash family. First of all, big round of applause, greetings, and thank you to the wonderful and fantastic and gorgeous Ray, ladies and gentlemen, for being here, always helping out. The amazing Pete Barnes, who does so much work behind the scenes to help the show. Of course, Rube Maximilian, just for being Rube. Why not? All right, I'm going to take that.
That's for you.
Oh, thank you so much. That was great because I didn't do that. She did that. All right. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm the star of the show. I deserve something.
Yeah.
A beating maybe, but hey, anyway. All right, I'm going to take back over and start the show. We're going to start the day off today with a new video from my beautiful, amazing, wonderful, fantastic co-host every Saturday, Frauditor News Network. So let's go ahead and check it. Now, before we do that, I got to say once again, Ray, how happy are you that she's back now? Because I know I was so excited I couldn't believe it. Oh, you're muted, as always. All right, well, anyway, I know. There you go.
I'm sorry, I went back to work, but
she was working. We can't have that.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I love working with her, but the main reason I'm glad she's back is that she's better. That means that she's better. I know she's not completely out of pain, which bothers me to no end, but she's at least better enough to be back, you know. So
yes,
I love her to death. I love her to death, and you know that. And I was so worried about her that you know how I was about it. So
well, yeah. Well, I'm glad that she's back. So happy, and we had so much fun last Saturday when she was the guest. And you were the co-host. Like even she said she thought it was great, you know.
Yeah, it was
we had a lot of fun that Saturday. We were even talking about having another episode, maybe like for the Christmas special or something, because there's a Saturday right before, I think the 23rd is a Saturday, right? So it's right before Christmas. So we were thinking of maybe doing something like that. But anyway, that's all still in the discussion phase. But we're so glad that she's back. And we're so glad that she's back making videos that we're going to watch one of her videos right now. Once again, Frauditor News Network. Shut up. Oh.
Today, I'm extra sorry to present to you this duo of dimwits, Good Guy Activism, who is filming the scene, and Leroy Truth Investigations, who is the frauditor in front of the camera. I don't know what led up to this moment, as facts don't matter to these so-called independent journalists. News stories are supposed to answer the questions who, what, when, where, and how. However, as typical with frauditors, we just start out with a confrontation and have no information as to what led up to this point. This usually happens because most of the time it's the frauditor themselves that created the confrontation and they don't want people to see how they instigated the whole incident. So, in this video, we just start out with a man holding on to Leroy's camera and refusing to let go, and creepy David pretending he's big and tough. So, it's basically a typical day here in the Frauditor Zone.
You're assaulting me. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Back up.
I can walk up to him.
Get out of my face.
I would have been snuffed him, bro.
Get out of my face, buddy.
He's full of shit.
I'm not touching you. You're pushing me.
You get my face.
You're pushing. You notice he's pushing.
I know,
me.
but I don't know.
Let go of his camera, bro. Let go of his
I'm
camera.
not touching his camera. Look, my hands are open. Go ahead, film. My hands are open. You see that?
Let it go.
I'm not touching it.
I don't know what's going on.
Back up, bro.
You're backing off because you know that I'm right. I'm not touching
Back
him.
up, bro. Back up.
He's assaulting
My
me.
camera is an extension of me.
Here I pause to ponder. If the camera is an extension of him, why isn't his brain an extension of him?
Right,
Back
but I'm
up.
not touching
Back
him.
up and back off.
You're pushing me.
Back off. You
You
came
are
up to me,
pushing
buddy.
You touched him first.
I did not touch him.
What did you come over here for? To do what?
I've got
To
on
look like a
camera.
jackass?
Right now, look, your hand is on my lens.
Because you're pushing me with your camera.
Back off, buddy. You're shaking.
You approached
Back off.
him, remember?
With your camera.
Back off.
You just pushed me into the
Your
car.
breath smells really, really bad. Did you eat
It's
curry
peanut
today?
butter. No, it's peanut
Did
butter.
you eat curry today?
Oh, he was eating that ass. He was eating his husband's ass.
Back off, buddy.
What are you doing, dude?
What are you doing?
I'm asking you.
I'm a man with a camera here doing my job.
What is your job?
And
This
you
guy is crazy. How are you?
got in my face and assaulted
He's
me.
crazy.
On camera.
She's underage. You're not filming.
Right there, her asking if Creepy David would just leave her father alone is proof that this isn't just some crazy Darren losing his mind, but a frauditor that created the confrontation for clicks and views. I keep saying that one day a frauditor is going to get killed. One day they're going to mess with the real crazy Darren who ends up going off the deep end. Will that finally stop these frauditors from doing this kind of crap? Probably not. But it's my guess that we'll find out sooner or later.
She's in
Oh my
public.
God, these people are nuts.
You are absolutely insane.
Across the
Just
street.
leave him
Move
alone.
back.
Damn.
He came across the street over here and grabbed his camera. Go home then.
I'm
Uh-huh.
trying to get home because he's my ride home.
Why don't you take your daughter home, bro? You're embarrassing yourself. This is an example that you set for your young daughter.
He came up to me. You had a bad
Your father came across the street and grabbed his camera.
Okay, but what were the frauditors doing to make the man act that way? And why don't we get to see what happened before he crossed the street? I call bullshit here.
That's a crime. Is that what he teaches you? He teaches you commit crimes? Bro, set an example for your daughter. You're embarrassing her.
Go to your daughter.
She's a teenager. You're embarrassing her.
Are you gay? That's okay if you are. You were just making kissing sounds.
I didn't say
I don't go that
You have two dads.
Okay, but now that's sexual assault now too.
You have two dads.
So now,
When did I say that?
people are
Excuse
sexual
me, when did I
assault
say
for me
that?
too here on camera.
I would have been knocked you out, bro.
I was actually
I would have been snuffed him.
Oh, give it up, Creepy David. There is nothing stopping you from snuffing him right now. Wait, there is one person stopping him. Himself.
As soon as you touch my camera, I would have rocked
I'm
you.
not touching. He's pushing me right now. I am not touching.
Because you're standing and you're leaning on his camera.
He just pushed me.
And you came right back again.
Okay, we just saw you jump right in front of him again. We just saw you jump in front of him again.
I had a right to defend myself. You
You
were
don't-
in my face and touching my camera.
No.
buddy.
just go home.
Go to your daughter. Do the
Take
right
her
thing.
home,
Go to your
bro.
daughter. Do the right thing.
Dude, you just pushed me. That's assault.
Because you got in
Because you're leaning on his camera, bro.
Can we go home and deal with this later?
Go with your daughter. She has more sense than you. She has so much more sense than you. Get out of my space.
You're in mine. You keep coming to me.
No, you are coming to me.
You keep coming to me.
He hasn't
Go to your
moved his
daughter,
feet.
buddy. Go to your daughter.
Dad, can we just deal with this later, please?
Your daughter, it's way more sense than you. Grow up, little boy.
She's begging you to leave, to grow up.
Intelligent conversation, sir.
I tried to, but he came and
Oh my
assaulted me.
God, Dad! Can we just go home?
You are a delusional liar. Listen to your daughter.
Do
Your
you
daughter
remember
a
how it
lying
is to be a
young woman.
teenager? You remember how it was to be a teenager? You're embarrassing her right now.
And
You're
gonna make it
embarrassing her
famous.
right now.
Millions of people are going to see this video.
And she's
now
a daddy's girl.
with your actual
She's a
assault.
daddy's girl, and you're
My
embarrassing her.
assault. My assault.
You don't seem to understand.
My assault.
Getting
She
in
thinks-
my
I
face
did not
she
touch
thinks-
you.
against my
I did
she
not
thinks-
touch you.
Walking home.
She
I
thinks
did
the
not touch
world.
you.
She thinks the world of you, and
I
you're
did not
embarrassing
touch
her
you.
right
You
now.
know your daughter lost so much respect for
I
you right
did not
now.
touch
That's
you.
crazy.
You just pushed me
You know
into
how
that
much-
cop car twice.
You know how much
and you pushed
Because
the
you're
camera
leaning
onto
on his
me
equipment.
more than once.
you were getting
That
in my
is
face,
assault.
buddy.
That is assault.
You
You
have
keep moving to me. I keep
No,
moving.
I-
See, I keep
I'm
moving,
not
and
gonna
you
let you.
keep moving.
I'm not going to let you on my back, buddy.
I keep moving,
You're not going to get on my
and you
back.
keep moving.
You're not
You
gonna
see
get on my
what's
back.
happening there?
You're not going to get on my
I'm
back.
moving, and you keep moving.
You're not going to get on my
I
back.
keep moving, and you keep moving. You see what's happening here?
Yes.
You assaulted me.
You are now harassing me.
I am not
assaulting me.
harassing
Look,
you.
This guy's getting on camera too.
See, this guy, the way that the Frauditor is turning the whole situation around, like he's trying, like the Frauditor is either that stupid or obviously I think they do this intentionally. And that's one of the reasons I have so much disdain for these guys, because you know they do it on purpose. But the guy's trying to make the point that if you're just filming this building, then why are you following me with the camera when I walk around? But he's turning it into, you're trying to sneak up behind me so you can get me from behind. Like, I don't think it's that he doesn't understand the point. I don't think it's that, oh, wait a minute, I prefer Beastie Boys to Frauditors. They fight for my right to party. That's right. That's way better than fighting for your right to be an asshole in public, because that's ultimately what they're fighting for. I mean, that is what it comes down to, isn't it? Like, you know, the First Amendment allows you to say anything. So I'm going to say the most vile, disgusting stuff I could think of to piss people off, drive people nuts, get a confrontation, which drives up my view count and my ad revenue. Yippee! All right. Damn crows. Anyway, I don't remember if I said hello to Cynthia Carrinshaw earlier. All right. Anyway, so yeah, it's when I talk about these guys being disingenuous all the time, like this is such a perfect example of that. And like I said, he's trying to make the argument that the guy's trying to get behind him, but we all know if you have a brain and you comprehend the situation, you could see he's trying to illustrate the point that if you're not filming me, then why are you following me with your camera when I walk around? It's so frustrating that these idiots play this stuff off for something that it's clearly not. Shut up. Oh, I wonder, and now since this guy's filming, I wonder if they're gonna, well, let's see what they do when they see, because when frauditors see someone else filming, all of a sudden filming isn't just, you know, it's all right. It's, oh, you're a cambacking Karen, or you're a cambacking Darren, or this is just a camback. Or my favorite is when they're filming and then somebody starts filming them and they say, you look like a clown. You look stupid. You look like a kid. You look like an idiot standing there with your phone holding it up filming. You're literally there holding up your phone filming. That's what you do for a job. But if somebody else does it, they look like an idiot. What the hell do you look like when you're doing it?
Trust me. I didn't touch you.
You should turn your camera sideways.
I don't want to be on the camera. The guy in the black jacket crossed the street and got right in his face and grabbed him. I really don't care what's going on. I just don't want to see anybody get in trouble or get hurt. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Ralph, am I calling the cops for me? This guy's pushing me around.
Bob said he doesn't care. You just said, I don't care. Why would Rob call the cops for you? He doesn't give a...
Yes. 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 Thank you, Chef M80. That's an awesome point. An awesome point. Because, I don't want someone behind me. I don't want someone behind me. That's scary. But if a cop says, I don't want you behind me, he's a tyrant. And he's just as scared of a guy with a camera. What are you, a coward? What are you some kind of a tyrant coward? You're a punk, man. You're afraid of somebody walking up behind you. But when it's somebody walking up behind them, oh, yeah, thank you, Chef M80, for pointing that out. That's a great point. Round of applause for Chef M80. All right. Oh, boy, oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, boy. Oh, dearie, dear.
He just wants to make sure nobody gets hurt. What's up? What's up? What kind of dog is that?
He's a rescue dog.
Can I say hi?
I'm not trying to get behind you. I'm not trying to get behind you.
Right, but
Is he friendly?
He doesn't like when people film me. I know that. So you could, if you shut the camera off, I'll talk to you like a man to man.
I've been recording.
Instead of the camera in my
I've been
face,
recording
like a
before you
fucking
even came over here.
Robert Custos, I called the library where you gave false info at the library card to get a library card. See, this is one of the things too that I actually like is there are more and more people who are starting to understand that, and this is something like for everybody, because the fact of the matter is these guys will never ever ever tell their victims the name of their YouTube channel. Why? Why would you not tell them? If you're trying to get clicks and views, why wouldn't you be passing out your business card with your channel name on it and bragging about the name of your channel to get people to go there? Because it's a TOS violation to post these people's images without their permission. They can file a privacy strike complaint against the video and get it taken down. So again, the whole ultimate purpose of people like me doing what I do is because to this day, if you just randomly walk up to someone on the street, ask them if they've ever heard of a First Amendment audit, they won't know what you're talking. General public is still aware. Frozen has again. Frozen has again. Frozen has again. Frozen has again. The internet is so poopy, it's all day. Super scoopy, doopy, poopy too. Looks a lot like me. Everyone can see. The internet is bad. Oh, that's right, my internet. Always internet problems out here in the middle of the Florida swamps, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's not a good thing. It's a problem. There you go. That voodoo doll needs to quit chewing on my internet wires. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Anyway, back to the video.
Isn't freedom of speech beautiful? Isn't the First Amendment beautiful?
That's why I'm talking to you. But I don't need to be filmed. I mean, if you want to talk to me like a man, you can talk to me like a man. You know, obviously you don't want to talk to me like a man. You want to.
I just want to know what kind of dog that was. That's it. Nice coat, miss. That's a beautiful coat.
Go ahead, go back up to the camera. Go ahead. Bring it back. Bring back the video. Show it back. Go ahead. Show me right now. Show me.
You cross the street.
Show me. You have it. Show me. Show me touching him.
Give me $10.
I mean, I literally
See, I'm not going to be bribed.
You want me to do a favor for you? Give me $10.
This is exactly what I'm
The
saying.
fuck?
You guys come here because you're profiteering off of public service.
They're doing this for attention because they don't have anything.
We're minding our business.
Because you are pathetic.
Bye.
And you're polluting our town. Why don't you go back to Fishkill and pollute Fishkill?
I live here.
You don't live here.
I live here.
You don't live here.
I do.
Well, because we're not. Do you ever leave this area to go elsewhere?
No.
Oh my God.
Do you ever leave Cold Spring?
Because they need attention.
People are allowed to travel to.
Bye, Dad.
Nothing better to do than record.
Bye, Dad. See you later, Dad.
You guys have no life.
Likewise. You're very impressive as well.
Bye, Lindsay Lohan.
I literally saw that right here.
JDR 9006.
Okay, and what are you going to do with that license plate, Mr. Creepy? Nothing. That's what. I will admit that I'm impressed that he can read letters and numbers now. Those Dr. Seuss books must really be helping.
See you later. Hello. Leroy, you're the new good guy. You got more restraint than me. I would have snuffed him. So you me, yo, what's up? Imagine you did that to Eli. Eli would have smacked you. What?
Like they say we edit videos, but we don't. Like you can't make that up. No.
Hey, all right, easy cameras on. Hey, how do you like knocking out people while they're walking away from you, especially when they're small women? That's fun, ain't it? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Easy Cameras Now. Anyway, back to the show.
There's no need to edit videos like this.
This has nothing to do with editing. We're filming reality here. And if you notice, he never said when we were in prep. Never said it. But
He's
he
a
crossed the street, and literally he accosted me.
You know what he is? He's a fucking snowflake. He just melted in front of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I say your daughter thinks the world of you. You're embarrassing.
Not anymore. What a shame.
She's a Dollar Tree version of this.
You know what I love too? Calling the guy a snowflake, but like, let's say the guy would have actually done something. Would they be like, I'm a man and I'm going to take the beating like a man? No, they'd cry to the cops. You have to arrest this guy. He assaulted me. But if they don't assault him, they're a snowflake. They're a punk. They're a coward. How dare you not beat me? You should beat me. If you're going to say something, do it. But then if they don't, they're going to go running and crying to the cops and trying to get the people arrested. See, this is one of the many reasons why the frauditors are the true tyrants. Because what do? They basically, as soon as they grab that camera, everybody else in the world can NPC. They're not in the fraud times, or my internet gets messed up again. Man, my internet is unstable this morning. Holy crap, hammer sausage sauce. Oh man, Oshevitz. Oh boy. Yes. My internet is so unstable this morning. Oh my goodness gracious me. It's horrible. I know it's the weather out here. I've experimented with everything. I've got a new router. I got a new everything. I got all new equipment. I completely cleaned my cache and everything on my computer. I downloaded the VPN. I did everything I could possibly think of, and it's still bad. So I've come to the realization that it's just out here, this area of Florida where I'm at, it's just bad. Maybe it's the weather that's causing it. I don't know. I apologize for that. But anyway, like I was saying, it's like, if you do not follow the directives of the guy holding the see, I always say the guy holding the camera, but that's not true. Because if you're holding a camera, you're a Canback and Karen, you're a punk, you're a clown. But if they're holding a camera, they're a hero for the civil rights, right? But so it's the frauditor. So if you do not do what the frauditor wants you to do when he wants you to do it, if you don't follow his directives and follow his commands, you're going to be punished. If you're a random person on the street, they're going to try to get you arrested, or they're going to pepper spray you, or they're just going to go out of their way to embarrass you on the internet through their YouTube channel and social media. If you're an employee somewhere, they're going to file complaints to try and get you fired, or to FOIA all your personal private information to try and embarrass you on their social media through their YouTube channel or through the video itself. Anything they can do. Anytime anyone has the audacity to say they don't like being filmed, you're going to be punished. You either enjoy being filmed whether you like it or not, or you're going to get punished. But everybody else are the tyrants. They walk into a DMV and get the whole damn place shut down. Who's the tyrant? I've said this a million times and I'll say it again. When a frauditor gets trespassed from a building and complains that the public servants aren't doing their job, they should be protecting my rights. If you walk into, especially like the DMVs and the post offices, if you walk into a place like, or just using DMV as an example, it doesn't have to be a DMV, of course. But if you walk in there and it's full of people, and we the people, want the idiot with the camera gone, then the public servants are serving the public by getting rid of the frauditor. The frauditor is not the center of the universe. The frauditor is not the only human that exists, but that's how they act. As soon as they bring up that camera, nobody else in the world matters. except for the person holding the camera, and everyone else could just, I guess, go die in a ditch or get pepper sprayed or get fired or get arrested or have their lives ruined because some random idiot decided to film something. And if these guys ever were telling the truth, which they never are, they'd set up their camera maybe on a tripod outside of the building or whatever, and that's it. And it's always, oh, they got me because of the camera this, they got me because of the camera that. No, it's never because of the camera. It's always because of the idiot holding it. Even, and again, I said this yesterday, even in situations where it starts because they're in a building that has a no filming policy, so you can make the argument in that case it is about the camera, but it still isn't. You watch the videos and what happens? It's the reaction to them being told that there's a no filming policy. It's not the camera, it's the idiot holding it. It's the cameraman and their attitude problem. Well, the First Amendment gives me the right to say what I want. That's fine. But you do realize that this is a civilized society and that there are other people in it as well, right? Like, you walk up to an old lady with a walker walking out of a grocery store and you say, hey, you stupid old bimbo, hope you die soon. Like, and she gets upset that you said that. Oh, well, it's just words. What are you, a snowflake? What are you, a Karen? Why do you care what I say? Well, guess what? You live on Earth amongst other humans that do care what you say, and you know they do, and that's why you say it, and that's why you guys are scumbags, because you do it on purpose. You do it on purpose. You do it on purpose. We know you do. You're all about I have the right to be an asshole, so I'm gonna be a professional asshole. All right. But you're still being an asshole. Asshole.
Lindsay Lohan, did you see her? She's like,
And literally, I'm
this guy.
my business as a journalist, ladies and gentlemen, and this guy who I'm gonna find out and
He's a snowflake.
he literally gets in my face,
Nice outfit.
pushes my camera, which is plastic assault.
This is Rob. Rob hates the First Amendment, but he exercises it. No, Rob is friends with him.
My name is Rob, and
Sorry, I'm sorry for misrepresenting.
He called you Rob. He said your name was Rob. Short for Robert.
All right, so where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? But that insanely despicable mental health escaped patient, apparently.
He escaped.
And as I was saying, that this place is.
That was crazy. I'm going to end this video here.
And these are some of the types of people that live in this village.
I think it's in the water. Something. It must be in the water. It must be in the water because what the. Till next time.
A person like.
If you like this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. It's now time for the cool down to bring our blood pressure back to normal levels, take a deep breath, and come back to a saner reality, hopefully without frauditors. To help you do that, I hope you enjoy this compilation of some very colorful panther chameleons.
Oh man, cool down segment. I'm gonna stop it there. We've been showing the cool down segment lately, but yesterday, I don't know about Cupcake, like, because with music, a lot of times creators get a license for it. But she must have a license for the music she's using. I don't know. But yesterday, my video got demonetized because of her video because of the music in it. Sorry about that. Just Jenny for $4.99. Good morning, Glenn P. All right. Good morning, everybody. Here's your happy dance, Jenny. Here you go. Oh, crap. Dagnabbit. All right, yes. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. I love it. I love it. I love it. And remember, we always acknowledge every super chat here with either a happy dance or if you request a tasing or whatever. Also, every month we have a giveaway on this channel. Anyone who gets a super chat for any amount is automatically entered. Also, there are other ways to get in the drawing. If you look at the scroll down, that's an example of one of the ways you can do it. We usually will have a phrase of the day, and sometimes we do it on the scroll, but I know some people have trouble seeing the scroll. So to make it fair to everybody, here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to do a phrase of the day for Wednesday. So the giveaway this month, the grand prize, and because it's a holiday season, we're going to do, because I always pick 10 names, and the 10th one is always the one that gets the grand prize. But this month, since it's holiday season, numbers 9 and 10 are both going to get a prize. Your own baby voodoo doll. Your options, if you're the winner, are you could pick brown, which if you pick brown, this particular brown, as you can see, they have a black line painted on their face. But this particular one, the one we're giving away this month, they forgot to paint them. So that makes it more rare. So if you choose brown, you'll get the one without his face painted. So it's kind of unique, a rare item because it's an error. We also got black. And if you haven't been following the storyline of the invasion of the voodoo dolls, the baby voodoo dolls, it's some pretty intense stuff. They're trying to take over the world and turn everybody into a frauditor, or at least have a frauditor in every post office, every DMV, every city hall, every street corner, all over the world. It's a nightmare, but some of them are good. They're not all evil. We got red. And then, and this is another one with the error thing. Hold on. I got to find it. So, again, this month, if you win and you pick yellow, we have an error yellow. This one doesn't have a heart. He's like a real frauditor. No heart. See? They're supposed to have their heart painted, but the one you would win if you pick yellow this month is the heartless one. We got purple. That's not purple. That's black. Dagnabbit. Where'd purple go? Well, anyway, we got blue. We got purple, and there's only one of these right now. I'm going to get more in stock, but at the moment, there's only one pink. And pink is supposed to be scented. That's why they're sold separately, and that's why I have to get them separate. Like in real life, in the storyline, it's because he's the ultimate frauditor and came separate through the portal. But in real life, these things, this one smells like bubblegum. But I also happen to know Ray Ray and Little Chihuahua both have pinks, and theirs aren't scented, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah. But, so, if you would like to have your name entered for the chance to win your own baby voodoo doll of your choosing, all you have to do is drop them all over the floor and make a big mess. Oh, no, wait, that's what I just did. Oh, there's purple. I knew he was hiding somewhere. Dagnabbit. These guys are like gremlins, I'm telling you. I'm just glad my dog doesn't try to use them as chew toys. All right, so I dropped them all. That was a mistake, so we got to do a take two. So anyway, if you guys want to enter for your chance, if you want your name added to the list for a chance to win yourself a free baby voodoo doll of your choosing, I got the gavel. Now, I'm going to give you a phrase to type. It doesn't count until I hit the gavel, so don't hit enter until after I hit the gavel. The first 5 names that type the phrase after I hit the gavel get their names entered into this month's giveaway drawing. The phrase of the day is, Yo, Mike, it's hump day. From the commercial, Mike, yo, Mike, what day is it, Mike? So put, yo, Mike, it's hump day. All right, yo, Mike, it's hump day is the phrase. Once I bang the gavel, First 5 people to type, yo, Mike, it's hump day. Get their names entered to win your own baby voodoo doll. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. All right, it's official. Yo, Mike, it's hump day. That's right. Get your names added to this month's drawing, the giveaway of a baby voodoo doll and more. There will be other stuff. Now what I'm waiting on, and I've said this before, a lot of the times the prizes I order them, and especially now with the holiday season, shipping's a mess. But until I physically have them in my hand, I don't want to say this is what you could win because, if something happens with the shipment, I don't get it, then that makes me a liar. I don't want to do that ever. So I'm not promising this, but what I ordered, what I'm waiting on is more of the dancing cob cards. If you guys remember, I made custom lenticular cards, the kind where it's like, it's flat, it's a card, but when you move it, it looks like it's moving. And it's that cop that was doing it's a dancing cop card. That seemed to be a real popular item. So those are supposed to be the other, all 10 would win a dancing cop card, but the top 2 would also get a baby voodoo doll. And, I got other stuff on deck too, but like I said, since I don't physically have the things yet, except for the baby voodoos, those are the only ones I'm specific. Officially announcing as prizes are the ones that I actually physically have in my hands right now. Oh my goodness gracious me. Anyway, we got 20 minutes until the cupcake happy dance. We're having a great time. Ray gifted 10 Frauditor Follies memberships. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful, the amazing, the gorgeous Ray, my producer, gifted 10 memberships. Here's a happy dance for Ray. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Ray. Awesome. I did not expect that. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Speaking of Ray, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget every Thursday to join us right here on the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel for the Hez and Ray Make Your Day show at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, brought to you by Hez and Ray Production Studios. Very, very, very heavy fan participation show. We show clips from all the videos we've been watching in the mornings, and then you guys vote. It's an eliminations tournament vote style where you vote for who's the biggest idiot in each video until we narrow it down to nominate and declare the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the Week. Hey, Ray, do you mind if I bring you up here real quick to say a few words about the Hez and Ray Make Your Day show? No, she's working back there. I don't want to. Yeah, no. Yeah, all right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, every week we declare the douche canoe of the week. And last month, our last episode of November, or 1st of December, technically, we picked the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the month. Hey,
We did.
do you decide who the Douche Canoe of the week is?
No.
Do I?
No.
Well, then who does? You guys, the fans, you got to come. You got to vote. How are you feeling about the way the Thursday show's been going?
It's been steadily on the
Nice.
incline,
Rise.
uptick, whatever the word would be since we started the show.
Yes,
So.
it's been steadily on the rise.
On the rise, yes, that's it.
The first couple weeks, we were averaging like 20 votes. Now we're in the mid 40s. So hopefully you guys show up. You guys vote. You got to vote for the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the Week. We love you guys. Thank you for coming out. And Ray, what do you think of the show? What do you think of the show so far today?
I think it's hump day.
Yeah.
I think we're all ready for Friday.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, this week is, and as we're getting closer to the holidays, I just want it to be Christmas already, dagnabbit.
I don't. I don't. I miss my family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, exactly the same here. In fact, for anyone who doesn't know, I might as well start letting you guys know now. Obviously, Christmas we're taking off, but the second week of January, because my kids are in Wisconsin, I'm here in Florida with my ex-wife. They're with him right now, so I'm gonna go back up there in January to have sort of like our Christmas with me. So I'm not gonna get to see my kids on Christmas. That's a nightmare. I hate that idea. Um, ugh. But it's her. Anyway, we don't want to get into all that, but just letting you guys know that the second week of January, I'm not going to be here. What I'm planning on doing is taking because you remember last time I went up there, I played my Hezokuai's Greatest Hits show in the morning. What I'm going to do is between now and then, I'm going to sort of re-edit some of that just to add certain bits, take certain bits out. That way, it won't just be the same thing every morning. You'll come in and you'll see it, and you can pre-schedule stuff in StreamYard to play automatically at a certain time. So I'm going to try to do that so that you guys will have something to look at while I'm gone. But again, just setting the foundation so you know that the second week of January I'm going to be out of town. And again, of course, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. If I go live on either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, it's going to be an impromptu thing. Like if I have time and there's nothing else going on, maybe I'll pop in and say hi to everybody. But I plan on taking both of those days off as well.
We're off on Sundays anyway. Christmas Day is on a Monday.
Oh, well, there you go. So we're definitely taking Christmas Eve off.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. You're right. Christmas Eve's on a Sunday, so we'll be off Christmas Eve no matter what. So Christmas Day, I'll probably again have a pre-scheduled thing set up to play. Yeah. Anyway, we're doing our own little Christmas thing out here. How's your neighborhood looking? Even though I'm out here in sunny Florida, everybody's got their Christmas lights up. It's beautiful at night.
Well, as you know, I'm having mobility issues at the moment.
Right.
So I have not been out much to see the lights. But I do know in one of the oh my God, my words this morning.
That's all right. We all
One
love
of the where they hold like the state fairs and stuff or whatever. They have a light show going on that you can drive through. So we're gonna go there and see that. So I don't have to walk.
That's awesome. I used to love the drive-through light shows. In fact, they had one when I was living in Illinois. They had one where there was this it was weird. It was like this huge plot of land, and every year it was like this mansion literally on this huge plot of land, and every December he would decorate his yard and let people, like, you pay $5 or whatever and you could just drive through and look at all the lights. And we used to take the kids there all the time in December to look at the lights. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
They loved it. So that's always a good time. All right. Especially when it's cold, we had our tradition was, because what was cool was that particular one had like their own little like broadcast thing with the radio. Like you turn on a certain station that doesn't technically exist, but as long as you're close to the house, like driving through, looking at the lights, you could listen to it, and they would just play Christmas music,
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, and we'd always stop at Dunkin' Donuts and I'd get myself a big, large coffee, and then just slowly drive through, listening to the Christmas music, sipping my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. That was a tradition. It was great, great fun. And then they sold the property, and the new owners took it down, and my kids cried for a week. No, don't talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna pick up a hot chocolate, and then we're gonna go, drive through there, and because I don't have to walk, so it's perfect. Right.
Yeah, that's so much fun. That is great times, great stuff. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough of our future Christmas stories of the unknown, because it hasn't happened yet. Again, I just wanted to lay the foundation for, obviously we're not going to be here Christmas Day, and that the second week of January I'm going to be out of town. So let's get on with the show. Did we get our 5 nominees? Or was P. Barnes watching?
I'm sure, yeah.
All right. So anyway, let's get on with the show. I love you guys. Happy Hump Day. Thank you for coming to join us. All right. Here we go with the show. Don't you know it's time to watch another video by, ladies and gentlemen, Dummy Kruger.
Walking into a place like that, risking my freedom, and I'll continue to do so to spread the truth and awareness about the lack of any legitimacy with the courts, cops, and crooks of America.
Wait a minute.
Is
it just me, or is the audio not matching? Maybe it's just the source video that Dummy's using.
Out of control, guys.
No, the guy is narrating over his.
Oh.
This is like the video is different. Then he's narrating over himself, standing there without a shirt on, talking about something else.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you.
Yeah.
Very deep.
That's what she said.
Welcome to the Dummy Kruger channel, everyone. Today's video takes us to the 52nd District Courthouse located in Clarkston, Michigan. The fearless freedom fighter at the focal point of the video runs the YouTube channel Emergency Education Point, which, ironically, needs a bit of education when it comes to the law in the state of Michigan. And fortunately for him, that's where I come in. In the video, you'll hear Emergency Education Point explain to his viewers that he learned you can record throughout Michigan courthouses from fellow freedom fighter, Michigan Constitutional Crusader. This is the same Michigan Constitutional Crusader who last year tried to tell a police officer you didn't need a driver's license to travel on America's roadways. And this happened only months after he watched his car get towed away on a live stream when Broken System Broken Trust tried to make that same argument, ultimately failing as usual. So he's definitely one I would trust when it comes to the Michigan compiled laws and Michigan court rules. This one's quite amusing, guys, and chock full of silliness. But before we get started, please remember to subscribe, get notified, like, and comment below. Let's jump right in.
All right, guys, we made it to the 52nd District Court. I got to go to the 3rd Division. I got all my gear. It's cold. MCC said we can record here, but they put out some policy.
I'll see you in about a half hour.
I go in the wrong door?
You're in the wrong door.
Can I move this? That's all right. I'll just go this way. You're not really my boss, but sorry for moving that. What do you want? Go ahead, sir. Is that it? Just a search? Just a search? Just a search, is that it? Is this only going to be a search? I'm asking. Okay, is this just going to be a search?
What are you talking about?
What is the process here? A search only?
Come on, guy. It's a metal detector. This isn't complicated. Stop trying to make it so. And did anyone notice the massive sign that's sitting right in front of him? It reads, no audio, video recording, photographing, or live streaming in the courthouse without required permission, except at a public meeting as allowed by the Open Meetings Act. I'll go over exactly who you need permission from momentarily.
You're going to take all your property out, come through a metal detector, and come in without sending it off the metal detector. Similar to the airport, sir.
Okay. What?
You can't video in the courtroom.
Absolutely, I can.
No, you can't.
Who says I'm going in the courtroom?
You can't videotape. It says right there in front of you.
That's-
No video recording. That's
That's a court order signed by the chief judge.
Yeah, but that doesn't trump the Constitution. You swore an oath. You swore an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States.
I'm asking you politely to turn your phone off.
Well, I refuse. I decline your request.
All right, then you have to leave the courthouse.
I'm here on official business with the government.
What kind of business?
Well, that's for me to know and for you not to know at this moment. This is a public building. This is the people's building.
Well, Frauditors make me wanna shout. You're a scumbag, shout. You're a douche canoe, shout. You're a dumbass, shout. You're an idiot, shout. Hey, Frauditors are dumb. Listen, guy. These butterbrains, oh my goodness gracious me. Oh. Well, all right. Well, wait a minute. First of all, I wanna say something. I wasn't gonna say anything about it unless it came up, and there it is. Here's the deal, Judy, and you might not have been here when I made the announcement a couple days ago. We've been talking about the wrenches a lot. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with anybody. All right, anybody who lost a wrench and noticed that they don't have a wrench anymore. It's not you. You're not the issue. If you're upset that you lost your wrench, blame the trolls that raided our channel a few weeks ago. Because ever since that happened, they've been popping in and out, back and forth, back and forth. So Ray and I have been working behind the scenes, trying different things to try and find different ways to deal with the situation. And right now, we're reassessing the moderation aspect of the channel and how it's handled. So it's not like we're just taking wrenches away from people or giving wrenches. The fact of the matter is, and I've said this a few times, when I first started the channel, I was just giving people wrenches, just like it had nothing to do with moderating the channel. It was just like, oh, that guy's cool. They're always here. I'm going to give him a wrench. Like I just like me saying like, hey, welcome to the channel. Here's a wrench for you. But now it's gotten to a point where we have to really, because of these damn trolls, we have to reassess how we handle moderation and really get the moderators all on the same page. And doing so, we're experimenting with different ways of handling the mods and who does what. And we're trying to go through and see, all right, so who's using their wrenches in what way and all that. And the main thing more than anything else is we want to make sure that everyone understands and is on the same page that when you're a moderator, when you have a wrench, originally I gave them almost like an honorary thing, like, hey, you're cool, so here's your wrench. But now it's like, no, I need the people who have the wrenches to do the moderation, to make it so that I don't have to worry about what's going on in the chat and whether or not it's an issue. That's the moderator's job. It's nothing personal against any one particular person or one particular mod. We're trying to see who handles what and how they handle it, and it's easier to keep track and maintain that if there's less mods. If everybody has a wrench, then we don't know really who's doing or not doing what, who's playing whack-a-troll and doing it the right way. The main thing is, when somebody comes in, and this has always been sort of the rule, but the point is, want to make sure that I state it often. And again, since it came up, I'm going to say it again. And I probably should start saying it over and over. The main thing to understand, and yes, Graham, I know you're here. The main thing is to understand that if somebody, this is basically the rule. If somebody comes in and says something that seems bad, but isn't like vile or vicious or horrible or evil or whatever, you time them out. But if they say something that's like a direct insult, especially, like when the trolls were coming here, they were saying the most disgusting stuff about Ray. They were saying horrible stuff about me. Yesterday, someone came in here and called me a name. Okay, whatever. But the name they called me was, a bundle of sticks. All right. A euphemism for a homosexual. So it wasn't like that they called me gay. I don't care if somebody said, but it's that word, right? We don't take that word here. The N word, that's another one, ain't happening. right? There's just certain things that automatically should be banned for, but again, it just trying to reassess and take control back after the trolls came a few weeks ago, took over. It's been kind of a mess. And we're working, like I said, we're trying different things. We've been trying different things. We were doing subscriber only mode for a while, but then somebody like WillX054, who's our guest this Saturday on the Saturday Night Snafu, when we set that for subscriber only mode, we have to set it for at least 2 weeks because it's been 2 weeks since this happened. So he can't chat. Big, huge sub. That's why I bought this. Big, huge supporter of the channel. He can't come in the chat when we set it to sub-only mode. So again, that isn't always working. So again, we're trying different things. And right now we're reassessing the mod situation. And that's why the wrenches are being adjusted. Again, it's nothing personal against anyone. It's just we're trying to get all of this taken care of. Anyway, is Fool okay to say, yes, because these guys are fools. These guys are idiots. These guys are no good, rotten slime bags. Anyway, back to the show. All right.
You grab one of these pens here, ma'am. So take it properly, please.
There's a lot of criminal activity going on in this building, and I'm going to record my interaction with the government.
Grab your property, please.
Sorry, miss.
Property in a bin for me, please.
For a little history lesson and education for Mr. Emergency Education Point in 2020 per Michigan Public Radio.
All right, I'm sorry, but I have to acknowledge this. See, this right here and what P. Barnes said before it are both actually very, very good points. Like, if we're watching a video and the frauditor says or does something stupid, and somebody says in the chat, this guy's an idiot, and somebody else interprets that as like they're calling me an idiot and then times them out. No, we can't do that. That's we're trying to avoid that sort of thing. So again, that's it. We're trying to reassess the moderation because, and yes, P. Barnes made a great point, when the trolls showed up, it was so bad that I was like, mods, go nuts. Here, everyone, take a wrench and just go crazy. Just whack a troll time, And then it just became like he said, cupcake dance time. Oh, sorry. Here we go. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. And a cupcake happy taste for Big Borg Little Bite. Thank you for the $2.
Ow!
There she is. All right. Anyway, yeah. So they're all making really good points. And that is part of the issue, is that once we just said, okay, the trolls, we need this to be under control. So we gave everyone a wrench and told everyone just to go nuts, banning everybody. It has gotten to the point where I have been seeing a lot of that sort of thing. Again, using the example of someone makes a comment about the video we're watching, but somebody else in the chat interprets that as a comment against me or against the channel or against Ray and times them out. So that's the thing where the judgment comes in, and why, then that's why we're trying to figure out the best way to deal with it. So again, nothing personal against anybody. We're trying to get this situation under control once and for all and be done with it. And just have fun like we try to do every morning. Just get together and have a good time hanging out with the Rash family and having fun, because that's what this show's all about. Ding dong dang dag nabbit. Shut up.
The Michigan Supreme Court has adopted a significant rule change that will allow the public to bring cell phones, laptops, and tablets into all state courthouses and courtrooms. The Michigan Supreme Court order, which amends the current rule, MCR 8.115, was announced on Wednesday It was approved by 6 of the 7 members of the Michigan Supreme Court, with Justice Stephen Markman dissenting. Under the new rule, members of the public will be able to use electronic devices in a courtroom or courthouse to access the internet or exchange email and texts. Devices must be silenced in the courtroom. The public cannot record court proceedings unless the judge gives permission. Now, he's not currently in the courtroom, so that doesn't apply here. However, recording or photographing a juror or potential juror is forbidden, and the public cannot record or photograph people in the courthouse without their consent. Now, at least by my count, and not including the employees there, he's currently recorded 5 different people in this courthouse.
You guys can't make up laminator law. That's not a law. And your little court policy doesn't trump our rights. And you know that because you swore an oath to uphold our rights, not laminator law, not a sign. You're telling me I'm going to come in this corrupt building and I'm not going to record my interaction with you guys. You're out of your mind.
Sir, you're not coming in.
I have business.
No, you're not coming in until you turn the phone off.
I'm not turning the phone off.
And you're not coming in.
Why?
Because there's a court order signed by the chief judge that says there's no video recording.
That court order is not in tune with the law. It's not in tune with the Michigan court rules either.
On the contrary, it's exactly in tune with the court rules. Here's MCR 8.115, policy regarding use of cell phones or other portable electronic communication devices. If we scroll down a little bit, here, really focus on this point here, Freedom Fighter, because it's quite clear you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
And why should I have to put my phone down to go through the metal detector?
Did you really just say that?
And why should I have to put my phone down to go through the metal detector?
Oh, well, that's embarrassing.
We have full-timers on the way.
I'm going to record later anyway. If I shut it off now, it doesn't matter. Comply with what? An illegal, unlawful order? A request. I'm not obligated to order an unlawful or accept an unlawful request and follow it. Show me the law. I'm not in anybody's way. Show me the law. You swore an oath to uphold our rights. You're acting like a criminal. You're enforcing criminal dictates and mandates. It's unacceptable. Show me a law.
Sir, step back, please.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go, guys. Doesn't care about our rights. Probably works for them.
And that is now the 6th person he's recorded without permission.
All right, guys, I'm gonna set my phone down. All right, do you want me to show you the court rule that allows me to do this? You don't care about the actual law, do you? You don't care about the oath that you swore an oath to the Constitution, sir, to uphold our rights.
Ah, come on, man. You call yourself a professional journalist, and now you're recording upside down? Here, let me fix it for you.
Not violate our rights at the entrance to a public building. It's unacceptable. What's your name and badge number? Right there, miss. There's one on the top.
This one's got stuff in it.
Oh, that's my fault. I apologize. These guys are just acting like criminals.
Thank you.
Sure.
So right after this, there's a quick edit that shows him inside the courthouse. So I believe he turned it off to let himself in, but then just popped it right back on.
Sure. All right, guys. So there was a heated action at the entranceway. Now we got a sergeant that's going to check out if we have rights in this building, if the judge is corrupt and just, decided to make it so. These are the people that do whatever they want. Hey, how are you, sir? So these are the people that represent the corrupted, beyond belief, 52nd 3rd District Court. Unbelievable. These are as lawless as it gets, guys. Whether they know it or not. You shouldn't be in this business, miss. You're too young.
Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have decided that I am going to expose government corruption. The entire court system, the judges, the prosecutors, the DA, the defense counsels, everybody, they're all corrupt. The cops, they're horrible, rotten, evil, corrupt individuals, and I'm going to expose their corruption. I'm going to prove with evidence beyond the shadow of a doubt that these guys are corrupt. What is my evidence? I'm wandering around the courthouse saying, hey, these guys are all corrupt. What else do you need? What actual evidence? What the hell are you talking about? Didn't you hear me say these guys are corrupt? What more evidence do you need? I said it. And I have a camera. How could I possibly be wrong? I'm a frauditor. Frauditors are always right about everything. Didn't you know? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to prove right now that the government is corrupt. Watch. These guys are corrupt. Let's teach those dirty, no good scoundrels a lesson. Let's expose their corruption with the physical evidence of, I said these guys are corrupt. What else do you need? All right.
Get off from here.
All right, let's go discuss it before you get violent with me.
I'm not going to get violent with you, but what I'm going to tell you is I have to arrest you.
Yeah, that's violence. That's a threat of violence. That's a threat of force.
It's not a threat.
Here comes your guy.
Come
You guys
out
are like
here.
a gang.
So the recording shuts off right at this point. However, he explains in a later segment that he was brought in front of a magistrate on what I can only surmise is a contempt of court charge, per MCR 8.115, violations of this rule. If these rules are violated, the presiding judge may confiscate the device for the remainder of the day or order that phone to be turned off and put away. Violations of this rule are punishable by appropriate sanctions up to and including contempt of court as determined in the discretion of the court. The next clip, he'll go into a little bit more detail on what happened.
So I went to the court. You'll see some video here. And under threat of arrest, I continued recording, sparing an arrest. The magistrate set a $500 personal bond, meaning if I don't show up in January, I owe $500. I was treated like a complete criminal and told also by attorneys that I'm clearly guilty until proven innocent in this system, and that this is a very corrupt court. And I think the people have had enough. They simply have a policy by Judge Fabrizio, the chief judge, stating that our rights stop at the entrance to the people's building. It's pretty much Nazi order following armed thugs supporting their criminality as the gatekeepers to our building. And we're paying for these armed guards to protect a rogue government that's involved in federal offenses and blatant criminal behavior. So it's January coming up for court, and I'm fighting for my rights and for the rights of us all. And injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. Amy Luce is the court administrator. She hung up on me, and she's had my calls forwarded to a non-working number. Thanks.
So many observations. First, sweet finger guns, bro. Wolverine Transparency would be proud. Second, he says he was told by attorneys he's clearly guilty before proven innocent. Now, this may sound ridiculous, but maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't record yourself purposely committing this violation and then uploading the video to the internet. I know, guys, it's a wild theory, but I'm sticking to it. Third, this wasn't a policy created by a singular judge, as he stated in the video. This is a statewide policy created by the Michigan Supreme Court. Have a problem with it? Take it up with them. Lastly, stop comparing a court order that requires you to get permission to record individuals to Nazi Germany. Not only does it cheapen the atrocities that took place during World War II, it makes you sound like a complete idiot. Full stop. All right, everyone, I think that's where we're going to wrap up today's video. If you'd like to see similar content in the future, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment below. This is Dummy Kruger, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
All right. Yes. We love Dummy Kruger. A big supporter of the channel. Was a former guest on the Saturday Night Snafu. Round of applause for Dummy Kruger. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, final words about that one. Oh my goodness gracious me, this guy. And like I was saying earlier, obviously I was being sarcastic, but like I was saying earlier about this whole shtick with him basically saying that the court is corrupt, and his proof of that is the fact that he says it's corrupt. What happens afterwards when he tells his story, right? Okay, so where's your evidence that the court is corrupt? Your actual physical evidence. Well, I don't have a shirt on. Not only did I say it, but I said it without a shirt on. It's gotta be true now, right? Oh, well, my lawyer said that I'm guilty until proven innocent. Number one, you're telling you, an unreliable narrator, an unreliable source, a freaking liar, is saying that. So first of all, we have to believe you. That's number one. Number two, like Dummy said, well, if you film yourself committing the crime, breaking the violation, whatever it is, and then upload it to YouTube for the whole world to see, and then the lawyer watches the video, he's going to be like, yeah, you clearly guilty because you did it. Here's video of you doing it that you published. Of course the lawyer's going to say you're clearly guilty because he clearly is. Well, that proves the system is corrupt because they know I did it. And that's the thing. That's always the thing. All of their proof of all of this tyranny and all of this corruption and all of this evil is basically, like, for example, when they get trespassed. The fact that they trespassed me proves that they're evil and corrupt and tyrannical. No, we saw the video. It proves that somebody asked you to leave and you refused to leave. That's trespassing. Well, yeah, but it's blah, 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 blah. Somebody asked you to leave and you didn't leave. That's trespassing. Yeah, but my dad always used to say, well, Abbott and Costello are dead. I don't know why. Well, Abbott and Costello, anyway. So there is no yeah, but. If you're in a building and somebody, especially if they work in the building, and they ask you to leave and you don't, you're trespassing. They kicked me out. That proves that they're evil, tyrannical, and corrupt. No, it proves that they're doing their job. I always say the public servants are serving the public, us, we the people, by getting rid of you, butterbrain douche canoes. They are serving us by getting you out. Nobody wants you there. How many times have we seen videos where the general public is their victims, their marks, and they end up getting in some kind of tussle with random people? It isn't about the ones where they're going after the cops or this or that or the government, and they're just regular people that are there for legitimate business. Now, they love to make the argument that the fact that I'm filming is my legitimate business. But that just proves how stupid these guys are. Or, again, one of the reasons why I get so mad at these guys is because a lot of times they're not stupid and they're doing it on purpose, which makes it even worse. It's like they can't understand, like they're physically incapable of rational thought. Because what do you have? You have a situation where somebody's trying to tell them something, whatever it is. Hey, I don't want you here. Please don't film me, whatever it is. And it can't be that maybe it's a courthouse. There might be jurors, that don't want to be filmed. There might be, I don't know, somebody who's mad at a lawyer because he lost a case that wants to get in the courthouse and shoot the guy. That has happened. That is a thing. No, it can't be that. That's not possible. It can't be that they're trying to protect we the people. It can't be any of that. It has to be. The only possible reason is because they're evil, meanie McMeanertons that love to tell people what to do. We're going to make it so that you're not allowed to murder people in this building, not because murdering people is horrible, but because we just love barking orders at people and controlling people, and we're telling you you can't kill people. Just weary. None of the rules or regulations can ever exist for any reason other than the government just loves to be tyrannical and tell people what to do. That's it. And when you walk into a building, like I said, like a DMV or a post office or whatever, and it's full of people, let's take just the DMV as an example, or we can do the post office, whatever you want. Let's say post office, because there's so many of those. Why was that building built? Why does the post office building exist at all? It's not for people to come in there and take pictures of it. That's not why it was built. The reason it was built was to accommodate people that need to ship or receive mail or whatever you do at a post office, fill out forms, or, there's certain kinds of paperwork. Like, I think you could go there to, like with the, what do the Moors use as an ID? Apply for your passport, or to fill out your, even though they don't have the draft anymore, you still got to fill out your forms for that if they ever brought the draft back, so they have you on record. Things like that you do at the post office, okay? Those things, lots of hes-splaining today. That's right, hes-splaining is way better than cop-splaining. Those things are great, right? But those are legitimate business. You walk into a post office because you want to deliver a package, that is legitimate business. For $2, person says Godzilla! Yes. Godzilla -1. Awesome movie. Here's your happy dance, Parson. All right. Thank you so much. So being there to deliver a package or to receive a package, that's legitimate business. That's the reason the building was built. So if you're not there to do one of the things that the building exists for, then you're not there for legitimate business. Therefore, you don't belong in there at all. Now, let's say, because I've done 2 post office audits now. I did one in Wisconsin. I did one here. I did one kind of as a goof, but I did it. And then I did one as a super goof where I had the voodoo doll actually audit the post office. Both of them, I didn't get trespassed. I didn't get arrested. I didn't get in trouble. Well, why not? Well, because I wasn't a butterbrain douche canoe, and I asked. Say it ain't so! And if anybody asked me what I was doing, I told them. I'm a YouTuber. I'm working on a YouTube video. It's a goof. Oh, all right, cool. Oh, my goodness. Ray looks pretty busy down there. You got anything you wanted to say about this, or? I'm just asking. No? All right. I didn't know if she had anything to say. But yeah, I can see she's working her butt off down there. So that's good. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Ray Ray. She works her butt off. She does so much for this channel. Gotta love everything she does, all the support. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on with the next video. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next video, I'm going to go ahead and show a video by NCR News Network. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We love NCR. He was just a guest on the show recently as well. NCR News Network, big supporter of the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. All right.
Hi, folks. Today we're going to take a look at freaking media as he and Michigan Constitutional Crusader go out to a mental health care facility to, well, do one of their typical fraudits. But before we start today's video, a big thank you to all my current channel members and subscribers. Without you guys and your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, if you can for me, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on videos and live streams. Leave a like and a comment because it really helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, consider becoming a member. It's a great way to show your support for me, and you get sweet perks like custom emojis, VIP Discord rooms, and much more. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
I'm out here with MCC, Michigan Constitutional Crusader. We are out here at Behavioral Health in Huron County in Bad Axe, Michigan. My gimbal didn't have its V8 today, so everything's a little lopsided.
Perhaps you didn't have your V8 today either because, well, your thinking is lopsided. What makes you think it's a good idea to go to a mental health facility to try to audit them? Huh? This is a place for people who are dealing with mental health issues such as depression, severe anxiety, PTSD, and other mental disorders to get help, to help them function better in life. Instead, you guys want to go there and audit it for some asinine reason.
Plus, the battery's getting a little low, and it gets weak when it's low. Let's go ruffle some feathers, I guess. I mean, I'm not intentionally ruffling feathers, but it just happens when I show up. Must be my face.
Ooh, self-burn. Those are rare.
Must be. It's got to be. Has to be. Cool. Oh, look at this. It's cute. Buttons. Oh, badge reels. Oh, badge reels for their IDs. That's cool. Hot packs. That's cool. Oh. Jewelry. Cool. They got stuff for sale over here. Yeah, all that stuff in there is for sale. It is. Helping people making the life work. Cool. You know, a little play area over there for the children to keep them occupied while they do their thing.
Look at all the little sticker things you got all over the walls.
I know. I write life, dance, love, sing, live. That's right. Models to live by, right?
Well, if any of you haven't been to a therapy center or a therapist's office, they usually have that kind of stuff to help motivate and show positivity, because most people who are there are dealing with some stuff that it's not the best. I mean, they're not in the right mindset, but seeing positive things seems to help. But why, again, are you at this place to audit? There's no real significance. I mean, it's not a government building. It's a privately owned center.
Darn tootin'. Mental health is everything.
That's right.
Some people say I'm crazy, but I don't.
Right.
I don't believe them.
Look, we got a laugher. Big, bright smile. Have a nice day, man.
Doctor told me I was bipolar too. I was like, I wanted to be number one. Have a good day. Go window shop now. I'll go one way. You go the other. Meet up on the other side. The big meeting room with some high back chairs in there. Look like some comfy chairs. See there? Look like some comfy chairs. What we got here? Oh, she worky. Cool. Hi. That's Julianne. Hi, Julianne. She's a Norris. Oh, I hope she didn't leave something on that screen that's not supposed to be on.
So this is what you guys call window shopping. You go to places like this to stick your camera in windows to harass people working. This is a mental health care facility. This is where people come to get treatment for their mental health disorders. And you want to, stick your camera in a window and try to film the computers? This isn't a property owned by the government. This is a privately owned center. I mean, I'm going to cut out where the computer is because he does try to zoom in where you can see some information. And unlike him, I won't let that information get out because that's somebody's private information that this frauditor wants to put out there.
Good job. Locked the door. Stormed off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a request from Big Bork Little Bite for $2. Thank you so much. Look deep into Voodoo's eyes and explain the tasing. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. Come here, boy.
Listen, you guys. I've had this needle in my eye since yesterday. Will you please take the needle out of my eye? Oh, goodness. Thank you, Hez. All right, so what are we doing now?
They want me to explain tasings to you.
Explain? What is that?
Well, it's where I explain to you that when you get tased, it hurts because you're a butterbrain douche canoe and you deserve it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but so what?
So what? Well, here, let me show you.
Oh, okay, you're gonna show me something cool. What do you got for me, man?
Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. It's wonderful. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's great. What? What?
I just wanted you to know I just watched you tase my daddy and I really enjoyed it. That was fun. Okay. I see you down there, pretty lady. I just wanted to say hi to you because you're always nice to me and my daddy's always mean. Oh, there you are. Hello, pretty lady. How are you today?
How you doing?
Oh,
You're so cute.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Did you like watching my daddy get tased? Isn't that fun?
Always.
Yes. It's so nice to have somebody be nice to me. My daddy's so mean, and she's so nice. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful lady.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being so cute.
Listen, can I get a high five?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that was awesome. All right, guys.
Thank you.
You're
nice.
Oh, she's so nice. All right, goodbye, guys. Watch more videos of these idiots. Bye-bye.
He's such a sweet little guy, isn't he? So rude that his dad only feeds him poo and pee. But of course, being a voodoo doll, I don't know what they eat naturally.
Well, why don't you ask?
I think it had something to do with chicken feathers, chicken bones, and raw sewage. I don't know. It's weird. What do you normally eat?
Really? Wait.
Really?
Hey, so I'm supposed to tell you, because Hezokuai didn't believe me, that we voodoo dolls, we normally eat chocolate and cookies and cake and candy, and that's our diet. That's in voodoo land. That's health food and vegetables. Oh, sorry, I was doing the wrong voice. vegetables and stuff like that are actually bad for us, and candy and cookies and stuff are good for us. Of course, I'm a baby, so I'm gonna say that. Shh, don't tell anybody. Right?
I believe you.
Yay! All right. Hey, my daddy was telling me something. I didn't believe him.
What?
Is Santa real?
Yes, Santa's real.
Hey, I knew my daddy was lying to me. You mean old daddy? All right, thank you. Goodbye and have a nice day. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sweetie.
All right.
Oh man, that was great. He's awesome. He's fun. We love the baby voodoo dolls here at the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. And don't forget this month's giveaway. You can win your own baby voodoo doll. This one is the original. You can always tell because one, he's very old and worn. He's got he's got tears and rips in him. He's got writing on his face. But this was the original baby voodoo doll. The whole baby voodoo doll premise started by Unclean Hands. He made a video about baby voodoo and then he sent me the voodoo. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Unclean Hands. And it looks like we must be creeping up on 80 likes. Let me refresh because my likes don't refresh itself on YouTube. It's really weird.
Yeah, mine aren't either. I have to keep refreshing YouTube. So
it looks like I'm showing 79 right now.
Oh, get my hat ready.
All right. So let's put the video back on and then we'll hit 80 and then hopefully we'll hit 80 and then we'll do a super, mega, ultra, hardcore happy dance for you guys. All right. Ah, crap, wrong button.
I waved at Julianne, but Julianne didn't wave back at me. I don't know why. Oh, there's somebody else's. That's not Julianne, though, is it? Hi. Nobody. I said hi to Julianne, and she didn't say hi back. That's not Julianne? Oh, okay. Her door said Julianne. She must be working in Julianne's office, huh? All right. You have a great day. Huh. Nobody's in there. Got the blinds all closed. Oh, there's an employee coming out. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Can I help you?
No, I don't need no help.
Shenanigans.
Nah, 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 nah.
Shenanigans.
Nah, 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 nah.
Well, that's a lot of shenanigans if I've ever heard it. Because if you think, honestly, this is what qualifies as an audit, then you need more help than I could ever imagine. This is just you blatantly trying to harass people. These people are working to help people who are possibly in crisis. And what do? You and your rotund friend, who likes to go around spouting off the rhetoric of sovereign citizens, have the gall and the nerve to come to this place and audit them.
I'm just looking around. You have a wonderful day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, we hit 80 likes. But before we get into the happy dance, baby owes a tasting to his daddy. So let's get that taken care of real quick.
Oh, goody, this is my favorite part. I like your hat and your glasses, pretty lady.
I was muted. Sorry. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want to watch me tase my daddy?
Of course I do.
Hey, okay. Here we go. Don't tell him.
Okay.
Daddy! What? What do you want, you stinking douche? No, not that needle again. You're not gonna stick that in my eye. I'll kick you in the face. No, I would never stick it in your eye. Good. I'm gonna stick it in your neck. Ah, my neck! What the heck sandwich is that about? Hez, what's going on? And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time here at Hezokuai Productions, Hezokuai Production Studios, at the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel for the Super, Mega, Ultra,
High Point Tried something different. Oh, poop. I left the echo on. All right, that's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for all the likes. Here we go. Love you guys. Best fans in the world. Thank you guys so much. Best fans in the world. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. It's hump day, and we're having a great time. Oh, my goodness. I love the happy dance. How about you, Ray? How do you feel about that happy dance?
Love it.
Yes. Don't forget, today's Wednesday, which means tomorrow's Thursday. And what happens tomorrow, Ray?
Hez and Ray, make your day.
That's right. Hez and Ray, make your day at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Brought to you by Hezokuai Production Studios. That's right. It's a great time. It's fantastic. Very, very, very fan participation heavy show. You got to come. You got to vote because we're going to declare the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the Week. Well, we don't decide. Ray, do you decide who the Butterbrain of the Week is?
No.
Do I?
Absolutely not.
Who does?
They do.
You guys. So come join us Thursday afternoon for the Hez and Ray Make Your Day show. Of course, and as always, we'll still be doing the morning show tomorrow. But then tomorrow afternoon, Hez and Ray Make Your Day. All right. I don't know about you, but I already got some ideas in my head based on the videos we've been watching this week. Who might take it?
It's gonna be a hard decision, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one this week. There aren't any like the first one obviously was blatantly gonna be Brooklyn Audits. Like we knew that.
Yeah.
And then the guy
that
with
visited the
schools,
school. Yeah.
Yeah. Now when it came down to Cult News Network versus him in the finals, then it became a little more hard to judge. But at that time, it's like, yeah, this is clearly the. But we haven't had any videos where someone did something.
Oh wait, no.
Crazy.
I think there is a clear standout, though. I think there is.
Okay.
I think there will be a clear winner.
All right. Well, we're definitely going to find out tomorrow. So you guys come out, join us, watch the show. Make sure you vote. Another. Oh wait. Oh yeah, the baby stabbed him in the neck. I remember that now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just didn't take it away. I'm sorry.
I saw that and I'm like, wait, is that a new one or is that the same one?
No, I just forgot to do that.
All right, thank you so much. All right, ladies and
Fired.
gentlemen.
I'm fired. Sorry, guys. Fired.
It's quite all right, Ray. I appreciate everything you do. I know you're working your butt off to keep up with everything today and every day. Another round of applause for the gorgeous Ray, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And P. Barnes.
Yes,
P.
yes.
Barnes.
Round of applause for P. Barnes. All the work he does behind the scenes is amazing.
Yes. And in the chat, he keeps this chat going and keeps it,
Yeah, absolutely. P. Barnes, officially titled secretary. So the official titles are titles. The official title.
Thank you, Frauditor Comedy Show.
That's why I bought this damn thing, because I keep making mistakes. Official titles on this show are Ray Ray's the producer, P. Barnes II is the secretary, and Rube Maximilian is the janitor. And Frauditor Comedy Show, fantastic supporter of the channel, a future guest, just confirmed earlier this morning.
Yes.
A future guest in another dual episode where we're going to be joined by Frauditor Comedy Show and Little Chihuahua Big World. They're constantly working together to help the voodoo storyline and everything else. Last time they were up here, it was nothing but fun. Frauditor Comedy Show is always a blast. Little Chihuahua is always a blast. Oh my goodness gracious me. And they're coming back on
January 20th.
January 20th. Thank you, Ray, so much. I love it. We're going to have a great time. Always do. Big supporters of the channel, big supporters of them and all their work. Another round of applause for Frauditor Comedy Show, ladies and gentlemen. And Little Chihuahua. And the new Godzilla movie. You know what the best part of that movie was?
You're not talking about it.
Not once did they play. Because every American movie has that in it. It's Japanese, man. It ain't my fault.
You owe us $30 now. You owe me and P. Barnes $30 now.
Well, I'll take it out of your pay. That means you won't get paid for
No,
6
you
years.
owe us $30. You don't take it out of my pay. You give it to me in my pay.
Oh,
and
crap.
you give it to P. Barnes in his pay. $30 each for mentioning.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you guys your Christmas bonus this year is going to be you'll get a full penny instead of the half a penny? Like the one I usually cut in half and give half to him and half to you. I'm going to give one whole one each this year. Shut up.
I won't spend it all in one place.
That's right. Don't be ordering anything on Amazon, dagnabbit. You got to pay extra for shipping if you're not on Prime. All right, back to the video. I'm sorry. Dagnabbit. Oh, this show is
awesome.
All right. That one worked.
Hey, thank you. Too cold to be out here doing this, I tell you. Oh, yeah. Hi, everybody. That's cool. Look at all that festive stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Who's this guy? Is Cam backing me already? Is that right?
Yeah, you're not really supposed to be here.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about.
So
Sorry, you don't know what you're talking about.
get your picture.
That's cool. I like my picture taken. Good. Hope I don't break your camera though.
Ooh, self burn. Those are rare.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You put your camera down so I take a picture of you.
There you go.
I got that picture.
Cool.
Very good.
You're number one today, aren't you? He's number one today. I don't know who this guy is.
Well,
I know, right? He almost got all the blinds. You still got this one left. There you go. Uh-oh, your tree's in the way. Oh, no, the tree's in the way. You made them close the blinds this way. Oh, they're struggling to close their blinds. It's hilarious how quickly they run to close the blinds.
So why is that funny? You tell them all the time, if you don't want people looking into your windows, create privacy. They are there creating privacy by shutting the blinds. This is a private care facility. Yes, taxpayer money may go into it to help pay for services, but it does not mean it is owned by the state.
You're not really supposed to be here. Maybe you're not supposed to be here. They closed all the blinds over here. That's hilarious. You made them shut them all. Well, at least people, when there's someone in the office, you can see all the blinds are closed. That's hilarious. I can see nobody in none of these offices, it looks like. Another vestibule inward. I see. Oh, that's a lamp in the corner. Nobody in there though. Every blind on the building's closed now. Oh, there goes another one. That one just closed. Oh, he's still following him? Oh, it's cold.
Yeah, I got your picture already.
Good deal. I'm cold.
Yeah, it's cold out. You guys should probably go.
You should probably go.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Yeah, you should.
Police are coming. So.
Oh, really? Well, then we shouldn't leave.
Well, yeah, sit down. You're scared of the police? No, I don't think you're scared of them. Yeah. Let's see.
I guess we'll wait for the cops then, if that's what he wants.
If you want to, that's great.
I don't know why you called him.
Well, maybe because there's two creepy dudes walking around their building, sticking their cameras into the windows, trying to harass the employees of a private healthcare facility. Yes, I said earlier that taxpayer money does go in there, and that's usually from people who have government-subsidized insurance, such as Medicaid or Medicare. But just for the sake of argument's sake, private hospitals choose to take Medicaid and Medicare. Does that mean you have the right to go onto their property? No, it doesn't. They can trespass you from that property. He's called the cops to deal with you and possibly have you trespassed from the property and banned.
Just because your feelings were hurt a little bit? Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, well, you guys are...
What?
You guys are fun. You guys are good.
We are fun. We have a great time. You would enjoy hanging out with us. You don't think we should walk around the building and look in the windows?
Yes! Yes!
Why not? the windows. I mean, they all have blinds on them for a reason, right?
So I've said this before. I hate when frauditors make that argument because what are they really saying? That no one is allowed sunlight. That's the world they want to live in, where you're not allowed sunlight because if your blinds are open, you're doing something wrong and you have to be punished for it by them walking up to your window and filming your private information through the window. That's why people open their windows. It's not so that random idiots can get private information about people. It's so that they could get some sunlight once in a while. But you want to live in a world because they're tyrants, right? But you don't want to allow anyone to even have access to sunlight in their office. Nope. Can't do that. You're not allowed because the frauditor decided you're not allowed to. The frauditors want to control everything. They're the real ding, dang, dong, dang, dag, nab, dig, blah, blah, tyrants. Pest-splaining at its finest, just in time for the second super, mega, ultra, hardcore, happy dance. All right. You guys are the best. I love you guys. This is going to be awesome. Ooh, I love the happy dance on hump day. It's a hump day happy dance, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Are you ready? You look ready. All right, here we go. Let's hit it. Hit it. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Best fans in the world. Love you guys. Sorry, guys. We got pizza. Don't want you guys to miss the happy dance because we got pizza. You're muted, hon.
I was fine. You could have just let it go.
Oh, well, and I didn't want, the people who put the likes in to get their happy dance. I didn't want them to not. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get back into it. Sorry about the interruption, guys. Let's pick up right where we left off. 1, 2, 3. Yes. It's awesome sausage. I love it. I love you guys. Best fans in the world. So on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being Baby Voodoo's cuteness, and 10 being Glenn Serio calling that cop a flat-chested lesbian, where would you put frickin' media?
Flat-chested lesbian.
Oh man, this guy, he is so awful. He's absolutely on my list for the top horrible, rotten, no good, scummy frauditors, and he has been forever. For example, ladies and gentlemen, I wrote a book called The Frauditors Handbook. It's available on Amazon. There's a link in the description below, and even in that, I mention him as one of the ones that is the worst of the worst. So he's been on my shit list for a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch some more of Why, shall we?
Do you guys do this to? Oh.
I would do it all over Michigan. Go to all kinds of public-owned property and record what we can see from a public space, including through the windows from outside.
All about education.
Yeah, man. Nothing illegal about what we're doing.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't know about that, but
I do.
People do this to your house?
Huh?
They come to your house and do this?
Well, if I wanted to come stand out in front of your house on the sidewalk and record your house, I could. And if you leave your curtains or blinds open and I can see inside, I can record anything I can see. As long as I don't go on the private property. But here, this is public property, publicly accessible.
Oh, there's a lot of stupidity to take down here. But okay, first off, there's a difference between being on a sidewalk and being able to see into somebody's window because they have an open curtain and putting your cell phone onto the window. Big difference there. That could be illegal. It could be considered voyeurism or it could be considered a peeping Tom. Secondly, just because it is publicly accessible does not mean it's publicly owned. Yes, Walmarts are publicly accessible. Grocery stores are publicly accessible. Hospitals and mental health care facilities such as this are publicly accessible, but do not mean they are publicly owned.
To all members of the public. Totally big difference. So yeah, man. It's all about filming in public. First Amendment right. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press.
That's a unique thing to do, I guess.
It's a unique thing. It's kind of new. I mean, it's been around for probably 5-6 years at least, I guess. It's definitely a unique thing to do, but it's also a unique opportunity for us to get out here and meet public employees, people who are paid by tax dollars. You know what I mean? You get paid by the county, by tax dollars?
Yeah, I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay. So he is a public employee.
I'm here to film this building, not the people. So this guy disengages and walks away. Do I turn my camera back at the building that I came here to film? Because supposedly that's why I'm here? No. I follow him with my camera. Stalking much?
We don't want you to leave before the police get here. Oh, okay, cool. Make sure we're all here together when they show up. Bird, chickie, bird, bird, chickie, bird.
What the hell was that?
We're ending this here. Sadly, the police don't show up to deal with these two brazen jackasses like they should. If these guys are such experts of the First Amendment, how come they can't understand the difference between publicly accessible and publicly owned? Also, what part of the press are you? I mean, what journalistic efforts have you gotten from filming a place where people are seeking help for their mental illnesses? If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. If you can, please consider becoming a member. But most importantly, if you're struggling with any mental health issues, please reach out to a family member or a friend or someone who can help you. There's resources out there. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right.
And a special thank you to all the members of the news team. Without you guys and your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Awesome sauce. Yes, yes, yes. We love NCR, and I know you guys too, because like I always say, when you watch that scroll at the end, a lot of the names on it are the same names that are in this very chat right now. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, for supporting this channel, and for supporting NCR News Network. Good friend of the channel. We love NCR here at the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. So we're coming up on the last half hour, the final segment of the show. This is the part of the show where generally we just hang out and chat with you guys. A store is publicly accessible too. This is one of the arguments that I always make about the whole publicly accessible area thing. And I always point this out because if you look at, like, for example, a building that has like a sidewalk leading up to the door, because it's a sidewalk, immediately it's public accessible. I could do anything I want on the sidewalk. But what would the alternative be? Again, if we lived in the Frauditor universe, it would be horrible because you wouldn't be able to just walk into a building because that sidewalk makes it public and anyone could do anything if they have a camera when they're in public. Like, the fact that they're holding a camera makes everything null and void because the camera trumps the entire universe and all the people and everything in it. So you walk on this path. Now they can't have a path that leads to the door because if they do, then these guys are going to take advantage of that and use it the wrong way. Its intended purpose, the reason that exists, is so that what would it be if they didn't have that there? Just whatever naturally grows, right? You want to get to the door, but to get there, you have to trudge through mud and sand and forest and desert and whatever, wherever you live, you know, trees, whatever, climbing over. That's insane. Of course, they're going to clear all that crap out and put a pathway for people to walk to the building. But because there's a path there, it's publicly accessible now. As long as I have a camera, I can stand there and do whatever the hell I want, and nobody can stop me because I own a camera. And again, that's why if they won, which they never will, but if they did, like, they don't think long term, or maybe they do, they're just either that stupid or they don't care. I vote for they don't care. I always default to they know better and they just don't care, and that's why they deserve all of the vitriol they get and all of the disdain, because they do know better and they do it on purpose. In their world, there'd be no such thing as an open window, no sunlight for any employee anywhere, because if the window's open, they're going to walk up to it and creep through it. Nobody would be allowed to mail a package at the post office without somebody filming them doing it. You can't just go about your day. That's my point. In their world, nobody can just go about their business. They love to tell people who ask them why they're filming, mind your own business. They tell them, mind your own business. In what way exactly? And not one frauditor has ever been able to answer this question for me. In what way is you filming other people's business equivalent to you minding your own business? Because if I go in somewhere and there's other people there and I'm minding my own business, I'm certainly barely even looking at them, let alone filming them, which is no different than staring at them. That's not minding your own business. That's you filming their business. It's literally the opposite of minding your own business. You're absolutely getting into their business. You're freaking recording it and posting it on YouTube for the whole world to watch these people's business. That's why medical facilities mental health organizations, VA hospitals, all of these places are so snowflake about people filming them. You think somebody who has some kind of an illness or maybe a mental health issue or something wants it announced to the world that they have that problem? Some people like to keep that stuff to themselves because it ain't nobody's business. But the frauditors think if you're doing it in public, and then that's the other thing. Oh, this one really gets me. Once there's no expectation of privacy in public, so you shouldn't be in public, then there wouldn't be an issue. Oh, okay. So if the frauditors got their way and we lived in the frauditor universe and everything they fight for actually happened, what would that mean? Nobody would ever be able to get any sunlight through their windows. Everything would happen behind locked doors. But if it does, then they're hiding transparency. So now it starts to get, if you have it open, well, the onus is on you to hide it. But if you hide it, well, what are you hiding? Where's your transparency? So you can't win anyway. So in their world, no one will know what the hell's going on. And you're not allowed to leave your house. Because the second you leave your house, well, if you don't want to be out in public, you should stay home. Oh, so in your world, everyone just stays home with their blinds shut, never leaves their house, never opens their blinds, never gets any sunlight, never does anything. That's the world these guys are trying to build. And on top of that, let's say I'm the kind of person who commits identity theft. They're out there. Identity theft is a real thing. It does happen. Now I'm someone who does that. Now the frauditors get the world they want. And I want to steal people's private information. Well, now that I know that, I just grab my phone, walk into the DMV or the Social Security office or any place like that where that kind of private information is, and just film it. Because in their world, if I'm holding a camera, you can't say anything. You are not allowed through the tyranny of the government that will increase under these guys. If you say, please don't film me, you're committing a crime by saying those words. So now no one's allowed to stop you from filming. So you want to steal private information? Just pull out your camera and film it. Nobody can tell you to stop. Let's say you're a real sicko and you want to blow up the building. Just put a backpack on, have a bomb in the backpack, walk in there, but hold your phone. Nobody's allowed to say anything if you have a phone. So now you can just walk in there, take the backpack off, pull the bomb out, plant it, put the backpack back on. And as long as you're holding your phone the whole time, nobody's allowed to stop you. That's the world these guys want to live in. How could anyone buy into the idea that the world would be better if these guys got their way? It would look like what I just described. Ding dong dang. Dag nabbit. All right. So for this final segment, Ray, you want to come up or are you busy right now? Oh, all right. Ah, crap. I was in the wrong screen. I apologize.
That's okay. I just had to put my headphones back in.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ray would have already been up here, but I was on the wrong screen. Take two. Hey, welcome back. How you doing?
Had to put my earbuds back in. You were screaming.
I was explaining. That's right.
Yeah.
Highway Star says it's time for another happy dance. What? Let me reload.
No, it's not. What are we doing, Matt?
He liked it.
He said likes equal happy dance.
Oh, I got you. I didn't see the.
What do we do the third one at anyway? I don't even know. 120?
I don't want to say it because then we'll get there. 120.
120.
I'm joking. Of course, I love the happy dance. It's the best part of the show. And it's good exercise, dag nabbit. Is this live? No, Memorex.
Memorex.
Oh, I don't have the glass of wine, though. You remember he's got the glass because he's sitting there and the music is so loud that his glass starts sliding across the table and he has to grab it?
Yeah.
Highway Star thinks it's fascinating how toilet paper is made. Yes, it's got a News Now voodoo poop. I don't know what that means.
Maybe I'm just confused today. I don't know. I don't know.
Graham, are the post boxes at the end of driveways publicly accessible? Yeah, you could just walk up to it, open it up, stick some turds in there, and then close it. Yeah, why not?
You're not. It's not for everybody to access, though. You're not supposed to.
Right. Well,
if you take something out of it that's not yours, it's mail theft.
Well, that's the thing. Like, one of the things that these guys will never do, you will never see a frauditor do this, is when they're doing all their post office BS, is actually in any way physically come into contact with any mail, because then they're committing a legit federal crime and they will call the post office police for that one. Absolutely. You don't mess with mail. You do not know.
Don't
Too
tamper
many
with
people
mail.
send
Don't
money and
steal
stuff
it.
like that. And, huh?
Don't tamper with it. Don't steal it. Don't. If it's not yours, leave it.
Yeah. You are not supposed to mess with the mail. That's a serious crime in this country.
Mhm.
I don't know how it works in the UK, Graham, but out here, you don't mess with mail. That's way too important. There's too many government documents, checks, people get, paid, whatever, Social Security stuff, all kinds of stuff, medical. Yeah, mail is, and personal even, like legitimately personal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a federal. Don't mess with the mail.
Oh. Leave it alone. If it's not yours, don't mess with anything that's not yours. How about that? Just leave it alone.
What a concept!
Yeah.
Can you imagine if that? So, what do you think of like the picture I paint of what I think the world would look like if the frauditors actually got their way, which again will never happen?
I think if they got their way, they wouldn't survive it. They would be the ones to fail in a world like that.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'd be no more confrontation for their videos to make their little YouTube money. There'd be nobody to sue to file their frivolous lawsuits.
No.
There'd be no fans to e-beg from. They'd have to go out and get real jobs.
And
Which,
live in a
doing
world
that.
like they wanted,
Yeah.
where somebody's scrutinizing them when they're working with a camera, and they would figure out what it felt like and they would hate it. So I think they'd be the ones that totally failed in a world like that.
Yeah. That's why I like the idea. Somebody said it in the chat, and I've said this before too, and even the guy said it in the video. That's what brought it up. But like, I hate doxing so much that I've even had people offer, like in emails and in private messages, to offer to give me addresses of some frauditors, and I won't take it. I don't want it. But I would love to be able to set up a camera on a tripod on the public sidewalk in front of one of these douche canoes houses just to see how they like it. I think that's a brilliant idea. Nicody for $2 a moment assignments for the kaput wrenchers and then taste. A moment of silence for everyone who lost their wrench. Once again, it was nothing personal. We're just trying to revamp the whole system. And this is one of the steps we're taking to try and sort everything out and figure out who's doing what and what's going on where. Because again, after the trolls came and I literally just modded just about everybody and just said, go nuts. It became like the old West and everyone's just going crazy. So we're trying to rein everything back in. And at the moment, this is the step we're taking to try and help facilitate that. Anyway, Nicody for $2. Here's your tasing. All right.
Take this needle out of my neck. Ugh. All right. Don't tell Hez. Or this one.
This one?
Yeah, that lady. I'm sorry. She doesn't take crap like he does. Okay. I'm sorry. Hello, ma'am. She doesn't like that. Hello, lady. How are you today?
Irritated.
I could tell. Look at you yelling at me and hollering at me and calling me names. She did that, right? Did she do that?
No.
I wasn't paying attention. What?
No.
Oh. Well, why not?
Because I'm a polite person.
Polite? What's that word? I don't know that word.
It means nice.
Well, I don't know that word either.
Well, I'm not about to explain it to you. Just take your tasing and go away.
Ah, crap. Anyway, look, you guys, I'm going to tell you guys a secret. I'm the one who got rid of the wrenches because I don't want you guys timing out my friends anymore. Yeah. Ow! 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 That's not, why did you do that? Oh, it's not my fault. Yeah, it is. It's all my fault. You know that.
Definitely.
Oh my goodness gracious me. That News Now Voodoo's a troublemaker. Yes, sirree. But what else can we do today except for say hip hip hooray? Because it's hump day! Halfway through the week, sometimes I act like a big old geek, but that's all right because we have fun every day. True.
Every day when he pizzas.
Stupid rhyme.
Maybe you should change up the pizzas to get some different ones to look at.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting.
You're fine.
Take two. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and joining us on this beautiful Wednesday hump day morning. We had a lot of fun. So much pizza. Hez might be a Ninja Turtle. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How did that song
Turtle
go?
and a half shell.
Huh?
You didn't finish. I said turtle and a half shell.
Turtles in a half shell. Yes, I love it. No, I was thinking about that song by Jean-Claude Van Damme or Vanilla Ice. That's his name. From Turtles Part 2. Go Turtles, go Turtles, go, go Turtle, go Turtle, go. Oh, yes. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh, Lord.
Have a good day, Highway Star.
Yes, all right, Highway Star. Always good to see you. Always good to see all of you. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to join us tomorrow for Hez and Ray Make Your Day, brought to you by Hezo Ray Production Studios. We get together every Thursday and we declare the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the Week. You guys got to come out. You guys got to vote. Also, don't forget to check out the link to my book is down below at Amazon.com. Get yourself a copy of the Frauditors Handbook. Also, I got a merch store. I got all kinds of Hezokuai merch. But now we got a whole new line of News Now Voodoo merch just got launched recently. All kinds of great, wonderful stuff. And I'm going to have to come up with some new pizza pictures, mainly because this is Lou Malnati's. And every time I look at it, I get pissed that I'm not in Chicago anymore. Unless you're from the UK, then I'm not getting pissed because that means drunk. And I'm not getting drunk because I miss pizza. I usually get drunk with the pizza. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget this Saturday on the Saturday Night Snafu, our guest is going to be Will X054. Go check him out. And yes, on January 20th, we're going to be joined by Little Chihuahua and Frauditor Comedy Show. Any last words for the peoples before we wrap it up there, Ray Ray?
I want everyone to have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow morning, if not in the chats around town.
Yes, all right. Thank you so much, everybody. Love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Here's the Elvis Gnome saying, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up.
animals. He stares them down until he gets the information he wants. There is no theory of evolution, just a list of animals Chuck Norris allows to live. The beginning, there was nothing. Then Chuck Norris roundhouse kicked nothing and told it to get a job. Chuck Norris can divide by 0. When the boogeyman goes to bed, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris counted to infinity, twice. Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door. The leading causes of death in the USA are 1. Heart disease, 2. Chuck Norris, 3. Cancer. Chuck Norris can hear sign language. Chuck Norris can unscramble an egg. Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Chuck Norris makes onions cry. Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He decides what time it is. When Chuck Norris enters a room, he doesn't turn the lights on. He turns the dark off. Chuck Norris can strangle you with a cordless phone. Chuck Norris can do a wheelie on a unicycle. Once a cobra bit Chuck Norris's leg. After 5 days of excruciating pain, the cobra died. When Chuck Norris does push-ups, he's not lifting himself up. He's pushing the earth down. Chuck Norris can light a fire by rubbing 2 ice cubes together. Chuck Norris doesn't do spelling checks. If he happens to misspell a word, Oxford will change the actual spelling. Chuck Norris can hear his own echo. Chuck Norris doesn't age. He levels up. The Great Wall of China was originally built to keep Chuck Norris out. It failed. Chuck Norris can pick oranges from an apple tree and make the best lemonade you've ever tasted. Chuck Norris can make a snowman out of rain. Chuck Norris can play the violin with a piano. Ghosts sit around the campfire and tell Chuck Norris stories. Chuck Norris knows Victoria's Secret. Chuck Norris can clap with 1 hand. If it looks like chicken, tastes like chicken, and feels like chicken, but Chuck Norris says it's beef, then it's beef. If you spell Chuck Norris wrong on Google, it doesn't say, "Did you mean Chuck Norris?" It simply replies, "Run while you still have the chance." Chuck Norris can delete the recycling bin. Chuck Norris can kill your imaginary friends. Chuck Norris once went to Mars. That's why there are no signs of life. When Chuck Norris plays Monopoly, it affects the world economy. Chuck Norris can build a snowman out of sand. Chuck Norris can turn coal into a diamond just by staring at it. Chuck Norris's tears cure cancer. Too bad he has never cried. Chuck Norris's shadow is scared of him. Chuck Norris doesn't have a computer. He just tells the internet to update. Bigfoot claims he saw Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris can make a slinky go upstairs. Chuck Norris can hit you so hard that he can actually alter your DNA. Chuck Norris can see ultraviolet light. Chuck Norris sleeps with a nightlight, not because Chuck Norris is afraid of the dark, but the dark is afraid of Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the chin. Its descendants are now known as giraffes. Chuck Norris can breathe underwater. Chuck Norris can drown a fish. Chuck Norris can bake in a freezer. Chuck Norris knows the last digit of pi. The Bermuda Triangle used to be the Bermuda Square until Chuck Norris roundhouse kicked one of the corners off. Some magicians can walk on water. Chuck Norris can swim through land. Chuck Norris doesn't cheat death. He wins fair and square. Chuck Norris can go past the character limit. Chuck Norris can taste lies. Chuck Norris can tie his shoes with his feet. Chuck Norris can play fetch with himself. Chuck Norris doesn't breathe. He holds air hostage. Chuck Norris doesn't have good aim. His bullets just know better than to miss. Chuck Norris can split the atom with his bare hands. Chuck Norris can hear silence. Chuck Norris won a staring contest with his reflection. The only time Chuck Norris was ever wrong was when he thought he had made a mistake. Chuck Norris can cut through a hot knife with butter. The dinosaurs looked at Chuck Norris the wrong way once. You know what happened to them? Chuck Norris can talk about Fight Club. Death once had a near Chuck Norris experience. Chuck Norris can delete the internet. Chuck Norris can sneeze with his eyes open. Chuck Norris makes Happy Meals cry. Chuck Norris can draw a perfect circle with a ruler. Chuck Norris can hear a mime. When Chuck Norris writes, he makes paper bleed. Chuck Norris can watch the radio. Chuck Norris once got a paper cut from a digital book. Chuck Norris can unring a bell. Chuck Norris can sit at the corner of a round table. Chuck Norris can eat just 1 Lay's chip. Chuck Norris can dry his hair underwater. Chuck Norris can divide by 0 and get a finite number. Chuck Norris's calendar goes straight from March 31st to April 2nd because no one fools Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris once caught a cold just to see what it felt like. It didn't survive. Chuck Norris can have his cake and eat it too. Chuck Norris once roundhouse kicked a sales guy. Now we have buy one, get one free. The early bird might get the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. Chuck Norris gets both. Chuck Norris can put out a fire using gasoline. Chuck Norris can parallel park a train. Chuck Norris's action figure has real moving parts and actions. Chuck Norris can turn lemonade into lemons. Chuck Norris can